Hello everyone. Today, I have a story for you. A story about a tailor, a mistake, and a life-changing lesson. By the end of this story, you'll see how smart thinking, the ability to stop, observe, and choose wisely, can change your life. Rivenshore was a peaceful valley village where mornings felt magical. Children ran through the streets chasing each other. Women washed clothes near the river, their laughter echoing softly, and the smell of hot bread from the village bakery floated through the air. At the center of the village was a small tailor shop with a wooden sign that read, "Rahil, maker of fine clothes." The walls of the shop were covered with colorful fabrics, red, blue, gold, green, hanging like waterfalls. The click-click of scissors and the hum of sewing filled the air every day. Rahil was young, energetic, and talented. His hands moved like wind. His smile made customers trust him instantly. But he had one bad habit. He rushed everything. If someone asked, "Can you fix this?" he replied, "Yes, 1 hour." Even before checking the cloth, he treated every task like a race. His grandmother had warned him since childhood, "Measure twice, cut once, think first, work after." But Rahil never listened. He believed speed made him better. He believed people loved him because he was quick. One day, Musa the farmer brought a big winter coat. It smelled of hay and long journeys on dusty roads. "There is a tear here," Musa pointed. "I need this for the cold nights." Rahil didn't even turn the coat fully. He glanced once and said, "I'll fix it quickly." Inside his shop, he rushed. He picked the wrong thread color, he cut a patch too small. He sewed without checking alignment, he tied the knot too fast, leaving the thread loose. When Musa returned in the evening, he held the coat up. One sleeve was longer than the other. The patch looked crooked, and there was a new tear where Rahil had pulled too hard. Musa sighed. "Rahil, slow down. You're ruining your own work." Rahil felt a sting of embarrassment, but pride made him ignore it. "I'll do better next time," he said, but did not change anything. Behind Rahil's shop lived Kadim, a calm old traveler with silver hair and deep, thoughtful eyes. He had traveled across deserts, mountains, and cities. He had seen smart people fail because of impatience, and average people win because of planning. Every evening, he sat outside Rahil's shop with a cup of tea, watching. He noticed everything: how Rahil stitched too quickly, how he guessed sizes without measuring, how he worked with excitement but no strategy. One day, Kadim said softly, "You work like lightning, my boy. But lightning does not build anything, it only strikes." Rahil laughed. "Sir, people love fast work." Kadim replied, "They love good work more." But Rahil didn't take the advice seriously. A week later, something unusual happened. The sound in the street changed. People whispered excitedly. The village chief was coming. The chief was known to be strict, elegant, and highly respected. He was a tall man with a calm expression and wise eyes. He walked into Rahil's shop, carrying a cloth wrapped in silk paper. Inside was a rare blue silk, soft like water, shining like moonlight. "Rahil," he said slowly, "this robe is important to me. I need it tailored perfectly. Only a skilled tailor can handle this fabric." Rahil's heart raced. This was the biggest chance of his life. Kadim watched from outside, his expression serious. Rahil bowed respectfully. "I'll make it perfect, chief." But Rahil's old habit takes over. As soon as the chief left, Rahil began cutting without measuring properly. He told himself, "I know the chief's size. I've seen him many times." He stitched quickly. He didn't use chalk to mark the lines. He didn't check the symmetry of the sleeves. The blue silk was slippery and delicate, but Rahil treated it like normal cloth. Outside, Kadim watched him rush. He sighed deeply. He is about to lose something very precious. The next morning, Rahil delivered the robe to the chief's house. The chief tried it on in front of his advisors. Silence filled the room. The robe leaned awkwardly to one side. One sleeve was too long. The chest area was too tight. The chief looked at himself in the mirror and then turned to Rahil. "This cloth," he said slowly, "cannot be repaired. This was my last piece."
Rahil felt his stomach twist. His hands trembled. He swallowed his pride for the first time. He walked out quietly, feeling small, ashamed, defeated. Outside, Kadam was waiting. Their eyes met. Kadam didn't say anything harsh or angry. He simply said 2 words, "Sit down." Rahil sat near the river that evening. He listened to the flowing water. The sky was painted with pink and gold. Kadam joined him, carrying 2 cups of warm tea. After a long silence, Kadam spoke. "Everything you lost today, you lost because of speed." Rahil looked down. Kadam continued, "You have skill, Rahil. But skill without thought is like a needle without thread, useful but incomplete." Rahil felt tears in his eyes. He whispered, "I rush, I don't think. I always assumed speed was success." Kadam nodded. "Real success," he said gently, "comes from thinking, planning, observing, not from running blindly." For the first time, Rahil understood. He felt something shift inside him, a quiet, powerful realization. He was not a bad tailor. He was an impatient tailor, and impatience was destroying his potential. He breathed deeply and said, "I will change. Starting tomorrow." Kadam placed a hand on his shoulder. "That," he said, "is wisdom. So if you ever feel rushed, confused, or pressured to act quickly, remember this story. Take a slow breath. Observe, plan, then act, because the moral is simple. Every action has a reaction, and smart thinking leads to smart results." Thank you for listening. Until next time, stay wise, stay calm, stay thoughtful.